dressed, the upper part is dressed in snow, and the lower part is dressed in diamonds in the water. And a very surreal sense of the, oh, look at the pigeon. And all these escapes that they make. Interestingly, it went live on also on, it seems that it went live on Twitch, which I didn't really want. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All the specialization in the years of diversity. The algorithm prefers specialization, but the demands of the era prefers diversity. So we have a discrepancy there. That's a beautiful mountain. That one, actually, it's quite picture perfect. I'm going to take a photo, I think, with the other phone. Hold on. I need to turn it on. God, it's very windy. Okay. The AI of the phone is working. Excellent. So this is just a few kilometers stretch, and that's a Marine Institute over there. Actually, that's also where they have aquarium of Boca Bay. I'm eager to go there visit because I love the fish, the life of the fish, the aquatic life. Look at that. Was standing in the wind. So I was obsessing a little bit over Belatar, a film director from Hungary, and today kind of has this type of gloom and doom energy, like from the Turin's Horse. That's the movie I watched, and then I started The Damnation, but when Meister Harmonies as well. I read the book of the Laszlo. It was very inspiring. But this kind of energy really reminds a little bit. I want to take a photo of this as well. Let me just check. Grab the phone. Yeah, the phone. It's good. Although, let's try the wide angle lens. I love the wide angle lens, by the way. It's totally distorting. It's not capturing this ghastly, surrealistic energy, actually. You see, normally this is very transparent, but now, Martin, great to see you. Thanks for joining. Are you tuning in from YouTube? Yeah, that's nice colors over there, actually, against all of this. You see, it's something with the colors. I don't know if you can see this, but for me, today is very gloomy. And even that, wow. Wow, that formation in the sky is amazing. The two tails of the giant. Actually, that also warrants a photo. That warrants more photo than the previous one, in fact. Let me grab the phone. Okay. Wow, it's also very, very windy. Let's do the wide angle. interesting in the wide angle because it's compensating with the AI. You actually lose the originality of the colors. Yeah, but wow, and even that one, look, it looks like a human. You see that one? It actually looks like a little human. I always look at the sky and I try to find what's relevant to me. Very centric, self-centric approach to observing the world. Just doing excellent. And if you see, some people are carrying flowers. So today is the International Day of Women. Celebrate the women are also humans, and so in here it's kind of traditionally more important, I think, than in the Western countries of Europe. It's a very nice color, actually. I like that. That little boat is very beautiful. Let's go. So I'm yet again making a mapoid while I'm mapping this path, and we'll be converting it to art later. And there'll be a little lines of writings accompanying all of that. So today is very surrealistic in color. I don't think I've ever walked this route with these type of colors. They're silver in a way and grayish and a bit depressive, mysterious as well, distant. That's all I'm getting from these. Because normally with the sun unobtrused by the clouds, it's super full of life. It just shows how powerful the absence of life is. Of life is, not life. Although those two, they converge. Drama here. It's a nice building of the Marine Institute, the university actually. From Austro-Hungarian times. You can see a typical striving for the up in terms of architecture. Have lots of research. Yeah, thanks. It's a very good observation because we are in the Mediterranean, in the Boca Bay, southeastern Europe. So it's actually not as many rainy days as one would expect. Sometimes it's raging, but it's not that often. And this is actually the sea. This is the salt sea. It's the Adriatic, but we are in the bay. That's why it looks like a lake. It looks like a Como lake, in fact, in many aspects. So, and right now it's fairly windy. They call this type of wind Bura. And then there are different directions. It's either maestral or, yeah, my brain has stopped just now. Anyway, there are all sorts of names for different directions of the wind. It's one of more typical houses. And yeah, so it's actually fairly mild in comparison to the, I don't know, the Alps. So these are the Dinaric Alps, I think, geographically. Yeah, so now I'm going towards the absolute inner corner of the bay, which is right in front of us. That's where they were harvesting salt in the Venetian times. And yeah, it's very interesting to see all of the mountain tops covered, actually, because I'm living in the place that's nearby, about 18 kilometers from here. And so it's a little bit different. I don't really see the mountain tops covered, different vantage points. So it's very unusual for March to have this kind of cold, and that those mountains are as well covered. As the olive tree immediately reminds of the Mediterranean values of moderation, of humanness sometimes. This is very nice. This dance. Just wondering, should I film this? Maybe I can use from the film in here. I can't actually because of the resolution. Hmm. Somebody has put all these water bottles. I wonder why. Ah, the wind is crazy. The drama of life sound wise revolving around us with the sirens. It's also quite nice. Again, the hey, smart one, great to see you. Hi, how are you? I'm doing a little walk from one favorite place to another. I'm making the mapoid on the way. Great, yeah. We're joining in togetherness in real life. That's really amazing. So thankful to the technology for that. You see, it's I was just talking earlier on. It's such a surreal energy type of day because of the way the sun is clouded. There's a thin layer of some kind of mist or a cloud or something. So it's not really the usual bright, colorful, but more of a suppressed, dense and very, very cold. Unusually cold for this time of the year. So now will be not the best view. Have to get through this tiny street. Communal police, something there. Right? Big cars, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's fine because there is this sense of competitiveness when it comes to the car sometimes around here. Normally, because it's a small, the roads are so small, it's more optimal for the small cars, but some people they just go for London, but should warm up through the yeah, I can imagine, Richard. Huh. But in here, it's abnormal. Like for this time of the year, March, for me, that's this would be a time for me to swim in normal conditions. Wow, so much sirens today. Wonder what's happening. That is happening. Hope people are okay. Yeah, this is kind of like a downtown, but it's so small. It's just 5,000 people. Still, there is a hecticism in the sense because in Montenegro there is something of there's always something a bit crazy happening. This is a parking place. I have to be very fast. Okay, I'll go over there to this quiet spot behind the park. Oh my God, so many ambulances. I just hope that the people are not in trouble. Let's see, as if something happened. So this is one of the rivers that's surrounding the old town. I think some of you were with me when I was walking through the old town last year. I don't know when was it. I think I haven't streamed that for a while now. But this is more of a newer part of the Kotor. Look at the color. It's so strange. It's nice that they've done some of the flowers, landscaping. And the greeniness in here is amazing. So soothing. Thanks so much for the bomb, super heart. Always super supportive. I don't know if it's too much wind. Will I just sit for a moment over there to absorb the moment? Oh my God, it's really cold. So now we are hitting the wind straight. You see the direction of the waves. They're going at us. Just going to sit here for a moment to absorb the wind. That bird, that seagull, is actually standing in place. Imagine that one as well. If that knowledge, that instinctive knowledge, how to manage the wind around self, to use it as a support against the gravity. That's fascinating to think about. God, it's so cold. Yeah, I think I can't stay here for too long. It's way too cold. The wind is really piercing cold. So I just, yeah. And anyway, actually, I just remembered I need to do some shopping in in the big store over there. So I'll have to be finishing this stream now. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I'll finish with this absolutely powerful waves. Wind also makes things. I know, absolutely. Moving to Kippa, I know, Richard. So maybe later I'll see if I get a chance. I'll also stream, but depends on the other things. Oh my God, even when I'm breathing is difficult. Okay, so thanks so much, everyone. See you another time. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening. Bye bye.